Hello, my name is Lauren Kess, and I am here to introduce myself to you. So to give you a bit of an insight into my background, I've been coaching for more than 13 years, but in different capacities. So I was a professional athlete, and I worked with horses, and I specifically worked with horses that had behavioral issues. So I was teaching in front of large groups of people, majority women, but also some men, and helping them when they were in a period of intense fear. So I had to not only work with the horses and their behavioral issues and to make those changes, but also work with a person that was dealing with intense fear and bridging those two worlds. So that gave me a huge amount of insight into how to actually recognize when people are in intense fear and how to actually bring them out of that. But also learning with animals actually helped me tremendously on how to work with people. I made the transition from the horse world into the online world and started primarily working with women. A lot of the women were dealing with breakups and divorces and that sort of thing, but was doing it more from a healing and intuitive perspective. So I was bridging that world of, energetic, spiritual healing type of work with the habit and behavioral work that I had a background in with horses and with, like I said, very afraid people. So one of the things that I was doing with my clients was, especially if they had obsessive thoughts, is I started recommending them use a product that a friend of mine had developed called the Pavlok, which is a wearable device that gives you a shock for doing bad habits. And when he found out I was recommending that to my coaching clients, he approached me about creating a coaching program for Pavlok. I created their entire coaching program for habits, productivity, and mindset, but also talking to every single client that purchased a Pavlok. So I literally worked with every kind of person from every age group, every background, with every kind of habit and mindset issue you could possibly imagine. In a similar time period, about 6 months later, I started working with Remy Meyer and his program Holos Body to work with gym owners. So I was doing all of the mindset coaching for him with all of the gym owners that from around the world that came on board. So I basically was doing the mindset work for the mindset people. In the last few years, my one-on-ones especially have been primarily men, and very successful men, and working through habits, productivity, and mindset work that way. Really, there's not anything that I have not heard or seen before. And many of my clients, interestingly enough, we end up diving into things with their relationships as well, because, that's just kind of how life works, That said, I hope that gives you at least somewhat of an introduction to me. This is my joy, is working with people, especially in periods of time where they feel very stuck and very scared. My philosophy is bridging all of those things together and giving people actionable tools that actually allow them to make changes in their mindset on a microscopic level and having that gain momentum. I've probably rambled on enough, but I look forward to meeting you eventually. Until then, bye!